September rain on an iron deck. 2 miles out from the firing line. No weapons, no shelter. Just a man and 25 hours of hell.
Beneath the weight of the tide, ink drying on a letter that he's forced to hide. Cold sweat on the collar of a gentleman's coat, iron chains rattling on an enemy boat. The clock strikes midnight, the sky turns red. 2 miles out where the water runs black, fingers white knuckle on the splintered frame. Every blast through the dark is a loved one's name. Sulfur in the throat, thunder in the teeth, the deck plate shaking from the fire underneath. Ears ringing loud when the cannons go numb, chewing on his tongue till the morning's come. Black water, red sky, hold your breath.
24 hours on the edge of death.
Blind in the smoke till the shadows clear.
Counting the ghosts in the atmosphere.
Is there anything left when the fire dies?
Just a shadow of doubt in a dead man's eyes.
In the morning, the thunder goes numb. Silence is heavier than any drum. No more rockets to light up the bay, just a suffocating blanket of ash and grays. Gripping the wood till his fingernails crack, staring so hard that the vision goes black. Did the fort fall? Did the line break? How many lives did the iron storm take? The wind starts to shift, the fog starts to bleed. Cold mist on the lungs, choking on the breeze. He reaches for ink, but the bottle is dry, so he uses the charcoal that falls from the sky. Orange and gold breaking over the coast, peeling the shroud off a town full of ghosts. Squinting his eyes through the tear in the smoke.
Shreds of a canvas, a nation awoke. The smoke clears out, but the chest stays tight. Your knees start to buckle in the morning light. Ears still ringing from the iron scream, wiping the grime from a terrifying dream.
Look at the rags hanging on to the mast. The fire is over, the shadow has passed. Black water, red sky, hold your breath.
24 hours on the edge of death.
Blind in the smoke till the shadows clear.
Counting the ghosts in the atmosphere.
Is there anything left when the fire dies?
Just a shadow of doubt in the dead man's eyes, 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 eyes. The fire stops. The smoke clears the harbor. Just a man on a deck with a bleeding pen, scribbling on the back of an envelope. He wasn't a soldier, he was just a witness. History remembers the anthem, but they forgot the man holding the pen. His name was Francis Scott Key, and he was just trying to see through the dark. Before it belongs to the wind, it belongs to the needle.
Before it becomes a symbol, it is just cotton, linen, and dye. It doesn't start sacred. it becomes sacred by what it survives.
Quiet room in the dead of night, 13 stripes of red and white, a field of blue like an empty sky, waiting for a history to catch its eye. The first stitch is clean and bright, unaware of the coming fight. It is pure, it is smooth, it is perfectly spun, resting cold in the morning sun. But a flag wasn't made for a glass case. It was made for the wind, it was made for the chase. It was born to be lifted, born to be torn into the eye of the thunderstorm. So catch the gale and take the air, fly through the smoke and the lightning's glare. You are the canvas where the story is drawn, bleeding in the dark, rising in the dawn. Unbroken by design through the fire and the frost, counting every victory, bearing every cost. Lift the colors high, let the fabric fly, a living prayer written on the sky. Now look close at the modern thread. The white is gray and the dust is red. That's not a stain from an old mistake. That's the sweat of a promise we refuse to break. It's been dragged through the mud of our darkest days, scorched by the heat of a cynical blaze. But every tear has a silver twine, mended by hands on the assembly line. We don't keep it clean just to look polite. We patch up the seams in the middle of the night. Every scar is a mile that we had to cross. Every patch is a triumph over loss. So catch the gale and take the air, fly through the smoke and the lightning's glare. You are the canvas where the story is drawn, bleeding in the dark, rising in the dawn. Unbroken by design through the fire and the frost, counting every victory, bearing every cost. Lift the colors high, let the fabric fly, a living prayer written on the sky. It was lowered in grief over hollowed ground. It was raised on the moon where there is no sound. It's been gripped by the weary, held by the brave, rippled by the breath of the freedom it gave. It is not a museum piece trapped in the past. It's a sail on a ship built to outlast the blast. So catch the gale and take the air, fly through the smoke and the lightning's glare. You are the canvas where the story is drawn, bleeding in the dark, rising in the dawn. Unbroken by design through the fire and the frost, counting every victory, bearing every cost. Lift the colors high, let the fabric fly, a living prayer written on the sky. Frayed at the edges, torn in the wind, where the story ends is where the next winds begin. Keep it keep it high.
A nation isn't lines on a map. It's not a document locked in a vault. It's the coffee brewing before the dawn. The shift clock punching in. The argument on the street corner. We are 300 million stories, all whispering the same question.
A welder's mask drops in the neon grid. Sparks flying bright where the iron is split. A mother dials home on a midnight break, counting down the hours that her shoulders ache. And an immigrant opens a grocery store door, sweeping the dust off a brand new floor. A baseline thumbs from a passing car, while a kid in a bedroom tunes a guitar. Separate rooms, separate life, separate ways that the spirit survives. But there is a current beneath the concrete, a sudden rhythm in 1,000 pairs of feet. We are different blood, we are different names, but we are all standing in the very same rain. Listen to the roar of the beautiful mess, the heavy hearts beating under the stress. We are the chorus that refuses to cease, fighting for the friction, looking for the peace. Symphony of hammers, a stadium cry, a million hands reaching for the same high sky. We are the friction, we are the sparks, writing our names across the dark. We don't always agree, we don't speak in one voice. That's not a failure, man, that is the choice. The shouting in the hall, the debate in the street, the place where the past and the future meet. From the neon lights of the city grid to the porch swing secrets where the shadows head. We're a restless crowd that can never sit still, always looking for the view from the next high hill. We are the hands that mended the cloth. We are the fuel that feeds the hearth, and
up, getting ready. Hear us now. Hear us now. Hear us now. No king demanded it. No dictator forced the hand. When the storm gathered on the horizon, they didn't wait to be called. They simply stood up and said, "Send me." A signature on a line of ink, before the mind has time to think, leaving the porch light on the driveway stone, stepping out into the great unknown. No iron chains, no conscript's wall, just an open heart that answered a call. They traded the comfort of a quiet bed for a heavy pack and the road ahead. From the cornfields to the city square, a quiet promise in the morning air. They are the shield that the peaceful sleep behind, the toughest fabric that a country can find. And oh, the weight of the choice they made, stepping out from the safety of the shade, trading their youth for a stranger's peace, signing a debt that may never cease. It's a lonely road where the shadows fall, giving up their comfort to become the war. Before they ever fly, before they ever stand, they had to lay their own lives down in the palm of the land. Look to the dirt where the boots grind deep, holding the ground while the cities sleep. Look to the gray hull cutting the foam, keeping the dark leagues away from home. Look to the thunder tearing the cloud, watching the stars where the shadows crowd. Different uniforms, different crests, but the exact same fire beating in their chests. They didn't ask for the burden or the scar, they just looked at the danger and said, "Here we are." The price of the peace is a heavy weight, carried by the willing at the open gate. And oh, the weight of the choice they made, stepping out from the safety of the shade, trading their youth for a stranger's peace, signing a debt that may never cease. It's a lonely road where the shadows fall, giving up their comfort to become the war. Before they ever fly, before they ever stand, they had to lay their own lives down in the palm of the land. It's the empty chair at the kitchen table, it's standing guard when you don't feel able. It's the silent tears on a midnight flight, it's the cost of keeping the horizon bright. They gave away their quiet days so we could keep our peaceful way.
one always steps forward, knowing the cost, accepting the scar. The willing, the free. Send me.
Most nations celebrate what they've completed. We celebrate what we're still building. 250 years, and the ink is still wet. The torch is still moving. The promise is still unfolding. We were born unfinished, a blueprint drawn in lightning, a promise written as a dare. The blueprint was a prompt, the founding was the start of the argument. No king to steady the hand, no empire to inherit, just a torch passed forward from one trembling grip to the next. Every generation took the flame, walked a little further, corrected a little deeper, expanded a little wider. Not perfect, but always in motion. You had centuries to settle into yourselves. We had a moment and chose to stay unsettled. Chosen to remain a work in progress. Chosen to keep rewriting the promise until the promise could hold all of us. Happy birthday, USA. Still becoming what we said we'd be. 250 years, and the flame is still running free. We rise, we fall, we rise again. That's how the story's told. Unfinished by design. Still young, still brave, still bold. We don't inherit greatness, we iterate it. Happy birthday, USA. The torch is in our hands, we're not done. We were never meant to be. Here's to the next horizon, the next uncharted land. Every hand that held the flame left fingerprints on the promise. Some smudged it, some sharpened it, some carried it through storms that would have drowned a lesser fire. We inherit the cracks in the foundation, the places where the vision didn't meet the bone. But the torch never dimmed, because the torch was never the point. The point was the passing, the motion, the stubborn belief that tomorrow could be better if we kept walking toward it. 250 years, a blink in the life of an idea. But look at the distance covered by a nation that refuses to stand still. We don't inherit greatness, we iterate it. Happy birthday, USA. Still becoming what we said we'd be. 250 years, and the flame is still running free. We rise, we fall, we rise again. That's how the story's told. Unfinished by design. Still young, still brave, still bold. We don't inherit greatness, we iterate it. Happy birthday, USA. The torch is in our hands, we're not done. We were never meant to be. Here's to the next horizon, the next uncharted land. We never claimed perfection, only the courage to confront our reflection. Confronting the reflection isn't a detour, it's the engine. Every scar taught us where to mend. Every failure taught us where to begin again. Every generation widened the circle, strengthened the spine, redrew the blueprint with steadier hands than the last. This is not a flaw, this is the mechanism working. This is the promise breathing. Here's to the next 250 and the next version of us.
50 years, and the flame is still moving. Hand to hand, heart to heart, generation to generation, still rising, still rebuilding, still becoming, still free. Happy birthday, America! Keep the torch moving.